JoJo.
JoJo.
Stop.
We're doing this shit again.
We're back at it again with the videos that nobody wants.
Cool.
All the content.
I mean, isn't that all your videos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't insult me.
I mean, other than those like 2 JoJo shit posts you made, those got some views.
Those no, just because you show them to your friends.
That too. That
Outside of
helps.
them, I've gotten 0 views in like any of my
got
videos.
my JoJo friends to
Except
watch
that one bot named Tyler who watches all my shit.
It's
all
Tyler
right.
from
No. All right. We gotta do the funnies.
We're doing part 5. Sam,
First-
you talk about it. Part 5 is bad.
It's bad. It's bad. It's the worst one. It's
You're
bad.
wrong,
It's
but, like,
bad. We can
You're
get into
allowed to have
discussion.
your opinion.
We can get into the discussion afterwards, where people are
Fine.
clipping off. There's no action.
Okay, fine. Aerosmith.
Aerosmith.
It's pretty good.
B.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
B.
No,
It
it's
doesn't-
kind of stupid, but like it's pretty good.
If it uses the bombs more often, I feel like it'd be better.
Yeah, it's called Little Bomber. You ain't bombing things.
It's used the bomb once. Used it against Little Feet.
Yeah, then I probably forgot about it.
It has a bomb. Baby head.
Baby head.
Okay, Ruby. I actually learned this. The baby. That's not baby head. That's the computer. The computer is baby head.
Yeah.
That's the stand.
The
Not
stand is the computer.
Not the actual child. But for that reason,
yeah.
it can analyze people's. It can analyze. It can like record and analyze people's.
Creating the baby is a part of its power list, so it's part of the stand.
Yeah, but the baby itself isn't strong. The baby
Sure,
itself
you're
is
right.
different.
But it's still. It's not being counted as a separate stand. It's still one stand, by technicality.
So you're saying
It's an extension of the stand. It's a power of the
So
stand.
the spring inside of the gun is a good piece because it is like the best piece of the gun because it shoots the bullet out of the gun.
Yes.
Not the bullet itself.
Yes.
I'd still say E.
I mean.
E.
Yeah, I mean.
It can analyze people's like data from its blood samples, and it can
Yeah.
also create the baby.
I don't know. I'd say E or D. I don't really care.
I'm gonna put it in E.
I would say it's like a higher E, but like yeah. I mean.
There's no other E's, Ruby.
Once we start putting more people.
Okay, we'll cross the line when we come to it. Bitch boy.
Beach Boy.
I
It's
think
pretty good.
B as well.
Yeah, not as
Well,
good as.
we're
Aerosmith.
combining this with also the power of its user, and because of that, Pesci's kind of a shithead.
Yeah, I mean he pulls it together at the end, but then he gets cocky.
Then he
and
doesn't.
And then he doesn't.
Beach Boy.
I mean it's worse than Aerosmith though.
Okay, hot take. Not counting the user. Not counting the power of the user. Beach Boy by itself is S tier.
So, oh yeah.
Beach Boy's an outstanding stand.
Just you can rip somebody's heart out, you know. There you go, you win,
It's so good. You just put it in their heart, and then it's just dead.
and they die.
Yeah. Black Sabbath. See.
It's slow.
It has the stand arrow.
Yeah, which I mean is good.
I mean,
it gives people stand.
it's fast. In the shadows. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's Fast Boy.
Yeah.
But
It looks
it's
like Kermit.
Stop. Its whole weakness is that it can only move in shadows.
Yeah, and like I mean it just has one attack. It can stab you from its mouth with the arrow.
Yeah,
and
but
like the arrow might kill you, or it might just give you a stand and let you beat it. Who knows? But
yeah. But Ruby, imagine using this thing. No, it can still like kill you. It's strong. It can just punch you.
oh yeah, shit. I guess
It nearly ripped Giorno's leg off.
he would have been fine. He's Giorno.
Yeah, like imagine using this thing at night.
Yeah.
I feel like it
it's
depends on
totally-
the time of day.
I mean, yeah, that's how shadows work.
Yeah, this stands completely depending on the time of day.
I'd say it's a C though, not this.
I put it in C.
Okay.
It's in C.
Okay, I can't see.
Crush. Crush.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
It's a fish.
Crush.
It's a fish.
It's fast and it can teleport,
And it's a fish.
but it's really fast and also really strong and can also teleport.
It's just a decent combat. It's not an A tier.
Eh.
It can only move through water, and like it's just a fucking fish.
I'm gonna do this.
I'd still say Aerosmith is better, but because
Yeah.
it can track people too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
That's kind of good.
Yeah. Fuck. Eh. I still think Crush is a good stand.
I mean, it's good, but it's not A tier.
Yeah. Echoes.
Echoes is technically qualified.
Because it's in part
It's
5.
still good.
It's back
but
in.
it's still not that great.
I don't remember where we put it.
Me neither.
Do I just go look where we put it?
No, it's Shadow Realm. It doesn't count.
Yeah, it does. It's in the show.
Well, I guess.
It
Fine.
appears.
Let's go pull up your old video.
I'm gonna pull it up on my iPad so you guys can watch me pull it up.
Yeah. So you guys can watch the video with us.
Yeah, you guys can come
Reaction video.
It's probably in other stuff. You can see all my dumb playlists I got here.
Haha.
It's probably
I
on
see
most
my
recent.
JoJo playlist saved.
Yeah. Part 4, stand tier list.
Just to the end.
Here we go. Yeah.
But I think it's still. You can just slide her.
Shut up! I'm doing it my way.
Fucking fool.
You can't kill
Yeah,
him because he's
yeah,
you.
by now.
But it's
I
still
think it's B.
Look, yeah, a second.
Give it a moment.
Yeah, it's
B.
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 Okay, it's
Close
still B
door.
tier.
It's a
It's
wrap.
B tier.
It still is.
Because it's the exact same.
It has not changed.
Wait, is Golden Experience Requiem? Oh, yeah, it's on here.
Okay, GR separate. Golden Wind itself is just A tier though.
Yeah, it's really good. Oh,
Golden
we can.
Experience is good.
Hold on, wait. I want to do something real quick. I want to make an S plus tier.
Yeah, because I think GR is
Can I-
at that point.
Can I add another?
Yeah, you
why
can. You
can't
gotta press the gear and add row above.
Oh, add row above. I'm actually gonna add 3 rows above.
Because GR is that much better than
Yep.
every other stand.
Okay, So we're gonna name this one King Crimson.
Because King Crimson is also better than like most of these stands.
Yep.
So, yeah.
We're gonna name. Hold on, wait. I just need you to go along with this. I just need you to go along with this joke for a moment.
It's part of the bit.
No, fuck. That looked bad.
That looked bad.
GER.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna put this one as 5 S's above.
And then that's where GR goes.
Yep.
That's
fuck. I clicked
Steal
on
that bit from Yakusima.
Yes. Yes.
He's funny. He inspired Sam probably to make tier list instead of
And then we're
JoJo.
gonna make this one like 7 S's.
We'll steal his other videos idea eventually.
And then GR. I gotta scroll up. Goes
Because
there.
too big. And then King Crimson can go. Does King Crimson go in GR?
No, King Crimson goes in King Crimson.
Okay, good bit.
There you go.
Alright. What's next?
Green Day.
Green Day's pretty damn good.
Hey.
It kills things. Yeah, not as good as Golden
Not as good as Golden Wind. Because Golden and Wind beat it.
Yeah. By JoJo power scaling.
He beat it.
Yeah.
Craftwork. Fuck. Craftwork. Craftwork.
What is Craftwork?
Free stuff.
Oh yeah,
free
freeze stuff. Freeze the bullet. It's pretty meh.
Freeze the stuff midair.
It's pretty meh. Yeah. Where's some Black
I'll put it above Black Sabbath.
It's pretty meh.
Yeah, Black Sabbath's path.
Yeah.
Tiny feet.
Tiny feet.
D.
Yeah.
By itself, it's not good.
Little feet.
It's not.
It's pretty bad.
Man in the Mirror. Also D, I'd say.
It's pretty okay, but like.
It brings you in and then just beats you to death.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
Yeah, D.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Moody Blues.
Moody Blues. Support. Okay, this one's hard because it's a support stand entirely.
Yeah, it's kind of on the same vein as Babyhead, whereas Babyhead itself isn't like an actual fighter. It's a Macintosh computer.
I mean, it can punch things, but like it's not very good.
Moody Blues can hit things.
Yeah, we've
seen. It punches Eluso that one time.
But like, it can replay any past event for seemingly any year.
It can fly an airplane as well.
It can fly an airplane because of that.
I'd say D.
But like, God, that's such a good thing to have. Just being able to see any past event.
I'd say C, like top of C.
Yeah, just being able to see any event in the past, that's so good.
It's one of the best
as long as you're in the location where it happened.
It's one of the best support stands, but the downside has no combat potential.
Yeah.
At all.
And, I mean, I personally, Moody Blues is just one of my favorite stands. Yeah. So I like to rank it good.
Metallica.
It's pretty good.
It's very good.
It's very good.
It just kills you.
Yeah. Nice.
When
he was fighting Doppio, he wanted to get information out of him.
Yeah, so if Risotto just wanted to kill him, he could have just turned his entire bloodstream into liquid metal and just killed him.
Or just spawned 100 more knives like in his heart or some shit.
He could just put razor blades in his heart.
Yeah, so like, it's really good.
It just kills you instantly if it feels like it.
Yeah.
Coco Jumbo.
Coco Jumbo!
Sorry, Mr. President, you're the worst stand in this part.
Yeah, I mean, it's the little pocket dimension.
It's a room. You get a free room. You get a room. You get a pocket-sized room. You get a pocket-sized room inside your turtle. That's it.
And that's it. Cool, Mr. President.
Notorious Chase.
I mean, it's totally unbeatable.
Hear me out. We're combining this with the power of the user. It has to kill himself. You have to kill yourself to
kill himself, though, for it to work.
But I'll put it top of B tier.
Because it's also literally unbeatable.
Fuck!
Sam, you fool!
Because it's literally unkillable, but the downside of you have to kill yourself to use it.
It's funny, though.
So...
Alright, what's next?
This is the guy who could shoot the lightning out of his finger when he was like investigating the crash site like 2,000 years ago when the meteor first hit.
Oh yeah.
That he died. He fucking died.
Who even knows? Who cares?
Never mind, Mr. President, you're not the worst.
Yeah.
That one guy who died.
I mean, a lot of these guys died.
Yeah.
Back here.
Yeah.
Moody Blues is bad.
Lucerati.
Alright, what's next?
Oasis. He's a dirty boy.
He's a dirty boy.
He's a dirt boy. It's good.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's good.
I would say either top of A or bottom of A.
Yeah, bottom of A.
Yeah.
Fucking Purple Haze.
Broken as shit. They had to cut him out of the series because it's so good. If he didn't want to kill the boss, if he had been with them, they could have beaten the series halfway. No, it's not better than GER. GER could be the one stand to beat it.
Don't put in GER tier.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's so fucking. They had to get Fugo out of the series because it was so.
I
broken.
genuinely think it's better than King Crimson.
Oh yeah, me too.
Because you just shoot a capsule at him and he dies.
They die in 30 seconds.
He just fucking dies. Spicy Lady.
It makes things elastic.
See.
It can punch things.
It's another utility stand.
Yeah, it makes things elastic.
I'll put it below Moody Blues.
Yeah.
Silver Chariot.
Requiem.
This isn't Silver Chariot. No, this is regular Silver Chariot.
Oh, and
where do we put Silver Chariot?
We put it in A tier. But no, it's like bottom of S tier. If I remember.
Let me go
right.
check where we put Silver Chariot.
Yeah, I think it was bottom of S tier. Are we just doing this bit now?
Yep.
This is the bit. I actually remember it being at the bottom of S tier, but okay.
I want to go look. I want to make sure.
And before it's in A tier or something.
It might be.
I mean, he died like right away.
He was fighting King Crimson.
That's fair.
I can't really blame him. He was fighting
King Crimson. Beat a lot of people.
Okay, it's not here yet. Just give me a couple moments. Give me a moment and a half.
It's gonna be near the end because S is like near the end of the alphabet.
Go into the thing and say, wow, celebrate. What's a
Give it a
user?
moment's loading.
Top of B?
I
Yeah, top of B.
definitely remember.
High B,
Yeah,
top
it's
of B.
fine.
Okay, middle of
I
S
wouldn't-
tier.
I was
I wouldn't
pretty-
put it above.
Just wanted to make... So, question. Is it better or worse than... Actually, no, Metallica's better.
But
What am I even
Metallica is
saying?
better.
It just kills you instantly.
Yeah.
Tender Machine.
makes you deflate like a little balloon.
His limbs are all floppy and soft like a condom.
I love the name Tender Machine. Like soft machine, fine, what Tender Machine.
His limbs are soft and floppy like a condom.
Thank you, Chono. Very cool.
That was
Oh, no,
Bucciarati.
Bucciarati said that.
Bucciarati said that.
Yes, thank you, Bucciarati.
Speaking of Bucciarati,
Sticky fingers.
Sticky
One of my
fingers.
favorites. Sticky fingers is fucking good, bro.
A.
Makes pocket dimensions, can sew things back together.
It just kills you if it hits you
It
once.
punches you a bunch.
Decapitates your head.
Decapitate your head. It's
Wor-
pretty damn good.
Worse than Golden Wind because it loses to it.
Yeah, though it is worse than Gold One. The Gold is
Sex Pistols.
pretty good. I mean, it's not as good as Emperor was in Part 3, but like it's still
Want
pretty
to say
good.
top of B?
I mean, Mista's very good at getting himself shot, so
Yeah,
like,
it still has the downside of having to reload, unlike Emperor.
yeah, exactly. And also, like, yeah, you only get 6 shots.
Talking Mouth.
Yeah, it's
Bad.
Yeah, it's pretty garbage.
It's the worst. F tier is just for like unusables.
Yeah.
The point
I
where
mean,
it's like, and it's like,
Mr. President is usable. It has a purpose.
yeah.
It's a support stand.
I mean, like ones that have like, if it have a purpose, very little.
Yeah.
Not
fair.
very good.
I mean, because of Mr. President, Polnareff gets to live as a turtle.
Polnareff is a turtle now.
Yeah, so like, I mean.
No, he's not a turtle. He's inside the turtle.
Oh yeah, no, he's inside.
He's
no
inside
longer
Mr.
the
President.
turtle. Yeah, sad.
Thankful Death.
Pretty good. It killed people. It makes you age. But, like, I mean-
it's pretty slow.
But it takes so long, like, damn.
And
It
if
took
you
40 minutes.
if you crunch an ice, it just doesn't have any effect. So
Yeah.
it's like, because Pesci survives it, he just crunches ice.
He just munching.
I'd say like a middle C.
Yeah, I think it's solid.
Yeah,
but I
this-
mean, a lot of stands kill people. So.
Yeah. White ice.
White
Hey,
album.
That's good.
Damn good
It's
stand,
fucking
dude.
good.
Makes
Gently
nice-
Weeps is such a good ability.
Yeah, dude.
I'd say
White album's fucking solid.
better than Oasis.
Yeah, it's better than Oasis.
But not as good as Green Tea.
Yeah, that's good.
Rolling Stones.
Tells you when you're gonna die. And that's
F.
it. I mean, if you touch it, it
top
kills
of
you.
F. Top of F. No, it doesn't kill you. It,
Oh, yeah.
It tells you your death and most commonly drives you to suicide.
Because you're like, oh, I'll die now, I guess.
Top of F.
Yeah. Alright, what's last?
Silver Chariot Requiem.
I mean, swaps minds around.
Yeah, it's funny, but it's not.
Very
Good?
good. It's worse than OG Silver Chariot, I'm gonna say that.
I'd say like top of D.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
So here's
There's there's tier.
here's the
It can
entire
barely
tier
fit on the
list.
screen. Good.
Yeah, because I had 3 tiers above.
Nice.
I forgot we did this bit.
How'd you already forget we did that bit?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I think this is probably the one I agree with most out of what we done. So
Yeah, this
like,
one, we were both pretty equal in our opinions for
Yeah.
this one.
I still
actually-
think Moody Blue should be higher though.
I want to do this as well.
Yeah, put
Actually, I'd put Notorious Big top of
Yeah, put fucking Peach Boy up higher.
put this. We gotta go tier by tier now and sort these.
Yeah, you didn't sort them while we were doing it? What were you doing?
No. For S tier, I'd say it's pretty. For A tier, I think it's pretty good. B tier, I
I think
agree
the rest
with.
is solid though.
Yeah, C, D. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think Mr. President's better than Rolling Stone. But like, who cares? They're
Rolling
not tier.
Stone drives it to suicide.
Yeah, but Mr. President actually, people actually care.
Yeah, but they're
You know,
F tier.
Pocket Dimension. They're both an F tier.
They're
They're
F
both
tier.
bad.
What the fuck does it matter?
Who cares?
It's like debating the second worst from the third worst Smash character. Like, doesn't matter. They're both awful.
It's like debating the second worst and third worst JoJo part. Who cares? They're both like
yeah.
not the worst.
Part 1, Part 3, second worst and third worst.
I think
Part 5's the worst. Do you want to just get into that right now?
Do you want? Is that a separate video, or do you want to just derail this entire
Fuck
video?
it. It's only been like, what, 13 minutes? We can stretch this to 20.
All right. Okay. So I think Part 5's
Yeah.
ending does definitely sour it overall, and that's why I
Mhm.
think it's still only in the middle for JoJo. But I think overall the rest of the journey was very enjoyable with creative stands, good designs, solid cast of characters that are just kind of fun to watch.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. Like, I think it's the funniest JoJo part so far. It's just got a lot of good funny scenes, TM.
Just don't look. I'm making a bit. I'm
Okay,
making
you're doing a bit, you're doing a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's my take. Bucciarati is my favorite character, so there's a little bit of bias, but like,
Well.
yeah. So Sam, what's your take? Why is Part 5 bad?
It's just not as good. I don't.
You gotta have a reason why it's bad.
Let me.
Why it's worse than
give
Part
me.
1?
Give me a fucking moment.
To collect your thought.
Personally, I believe it takes a while for it to get going. It has a lot of episodes where just not much happens, or if something does happen, it's very little compared to everything.
Yeah.
And some fights going for too long. Like the fight against Beach Boy and Thankful Dead did not need to be 3 episodes.
It kind of did.
Thankful Dead could have just been one, and then Beach Boy could have been the other.
Yeah.
I feel like that could have been over a lot quicker.
Yeah.
The pacing itself was just all wrong, and the fact that each gang member had to have 2 episodes specifically introducing them felt a bit too long for me.
Yeah, fair.
I'm like, I don't care about Narancha and his mom dying. I want to see.
I actually think it is important to give your characters backstory,
yeah,
which is something.
But you don't need to spend 2 episodes doing it. That's my problem. I like that it did it. They could have had like half an episode dedicated to it, then half the episode doing like progressing the plot.
Yeah.
Whereas instead of having a full episode of fighting and then half an episode progressing the plot and a full episode of backstory, it's just not. There's too much padding.
Yeah.
It
I
feels
think
like
that's one thing David Productions with the adaptation of JoJo. When you're making an anime, you could trim down the fat. You can make it better paced than the manga.
My problem,
but they don't because they make it such a representation of the manga that they don't change anything.
Yeah. My thing is, I feel like they could have been like, oh, we have like a 20. Oh, wow, there's enough content to make like a 20 episode series, and then like, okay, but what if we take and we just stretch it out longer to get maximum ad revenue?
See, I think it's less that they're doing it to stretch it out, more that they're being completely faithful to the source material.
Also, I'm a bit sad they got rid of my favorite character, Fugo. He was my favorite member of the gang.
You're the only one who says that.
I like him.
You're allowed to have that.
I like Fugo.
I do like Fugo, but he's my least favorite member of the gang.
I like the cheese boy.
I mean, his design just makes me mad every time I look at it. Yeah. So it makes my design.
But ironically, I think the series gets better when they kick him off because honestly, he did not mesh at all with the group.
Yeah, he's just everyone else here is like somewhat noble or something, and he's just like
he's just an angry shithead.
He's just an angry shithead. He really is.
Yeah. I feel like his dynamic is really interesting.
But you kind of want that. I mean, Bakio's kind of bitchy, but like he still is like fighting for the right thing. Good at heart. He's good at heart.
Fugo's whole thing is that he's not here to fight for the good of heart. He's only here because nobody else wanted him.
Yeah.
And
he's a misfit.
Yeah,
and Butcher is the one person who would accept him. So
his whole
But then he leaves him anyway because he doesn't want to betray the organization.
Yeah, his whole kind of arc was that I don't believe my own abilities. I'm scared of my stand power, and that's why I don't use it.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, I mean it's the second best stand in the show, but the whole problem is I can kill him, and it's like represents his anger, which is the part of him he hates.
Yep. Makes sense.
But one disappointing thing is they kick him off before he can like resolve his own. He looked like the only member of the gang that was gonna be going through a character.
He could have a character arc.
And then they kick him off.
It's so good.
I
haven't read his spinoff yet. Maybe they address that in Purple Haze feedback because I haven't read it yet. I've heard it's really good though.
That's probably my other main complaint with the part. None of the characters feel like they grow at the end of it except for Trish.
Yeah. Like half of them die, but...
No, I mean, by the time they leave the series, I feel like Trish is the one that actually grew.
Most of them haven't changed as people, because, they didn't really need to, but... Yeah. Most of them haven't grown as people.
That's one of my biggest problems with characters and stories, is when they just address them and just use them essentially as tools to progress the story forward instead of treating them as actual characters and trying to progress their story arcs. Yeah. All of them felt like they had a possibility for progressing a story arc, and none of them took it.
See, I don't think a character needs to develop as long as they have enough traits and, are interesting enough as they are. They don't need to have an arc or develop.
But when you spend a full episode addressing each of their backstories, it kind of gives you the feeling that they're gonna have to make character stories. Why would you introduce a backstory and then not further the character?
They already went through their arc and you didn't get to see it.
Why? Okay. Now, the last 6 episodes, they're abysmal. I did not like them.
I think they have good moments, but overall the pacing is just so awkward.
They're so slow.
That it doesn't work.
The second half, or when the assassination gang is gone, except for Risotto, the entire series addresses its main problem to that point, which in my opinion was the pacing, and starts to pick it up. I'm like, yes, I like this.
And then they slow it back down.
Like JoJo. And as soon as I'm starting to like the series, I'm like, yes, I want to keep watching. Whereas before, and I'm like, maybe later. Yeah. I'm like, yes. And then the last 6 episode, take my excitement and shoot it in the head. Because they slowed down to a snail's pace. Yeah. They could have finished that entire arc in 2 episodes.
They could have finished it in half the episode.
They could have finished in half the time. Plus, the last 1.5 episodes where they fought Rolling Stones didn't need to happen.
I don't know. I think it's fine if it happens, but it should have been placed at a much different point.
It should have been placed as soon as the gang formed up. It should have been placed right before they met the assassination gang.
No, I think it should have been placed after they first betray the boss.
No.
Because then we're like, oh shit, Butcheri's gonna die.
No, Ruby.
But the problem is it spoils who's gonna die.
Yeah.
But we already know who's going to die because it's at the end.
But Ruby, the thing is, if you put it there, it gives a sense of foreboding. Because you're like, oh shit, what does it mean? Because the whole thing with Rolling Stones is if you don't address any leave to be, it means dire consequences for everyone around you.
Yeah.
So when that happens, you're like, oh shit, what's going to happen? And it gives that looming sense of impending doom over the entire series that gives it more suspense.
Yeah.
And they cut that out and put it at the end, which makes it
so
feels like
bad. It should just been, I don't know. it feels like it should just be a spin-off episode.
Yeah.
Maybe it is like an OVA episode.
Ruby,
Well,
let
it's
me
not
phrase
OVA,
it this
but-
way. Imagine reading a Percy Jackson book and the characters complete their quest and then they get the prophecy.
That'd be fun.
Why? Why
Prophecy.
does it matter? You already know what
And
happened.
then we get a flashback to the prophecy that already happened, that we already watched.
But they don't show it in the series.
Yeah.
So I feel like if they put it at the beginning, like it does in the Percy Jackson books, it gives a sense of foreboding, and you're wondering, oh shit, this alludes to something bad can happen. I wonder how it's gonna
I
play
mean,
out.
I already knew bad shit was. I mean, I was spoiled going in. Like, I knew who
That
was gonna
doesn't
die.
matter.
But like, not everyone's gonna be that way. You didn't know what was gonna
yeah,
happen going in.
it's the Rolling Stones thing. It just gets me, man.
Yeah,
Why?
no, I think it is horrendously placed.
Why at the
and it doesn't
very
make sense.
end?
It's,
Also, can we talk about the fight against with GR and King Crimson is so bad.
it's so
the
funny
worst,
though.
It's the worst fight in the series.
I think
the
it's
worst.
hilarious how he just like
Ruby,
defeats him right away.
It's the worst fight in the series. Not part 5, the series. I think it's the worst fight.
Yeah.
It's literally 1 minute long.
I think that's hilarious.
It's the fun-
Actually,
They build it up for the entire series, and then they just say, fuck it, we'll just phone it in.
you know why? Because GER is overpowered. It makes sense because he would defeat him in like a minute.
Yeah, but doing a better way to introduce it is maybe like have him get GR, and then he fights Silver Cherry Requiem with it, kills it, and then you go, oh shit, that's really strong. And then he fights King Crimson, and that's a tough battle.
The King Crimson fight does extend technically by showing like Diavolo and his infinite deaths,
Yeah.
which is actually probably my favorite part in the last 6 episodes. It's funny.
So Ruby,
and,
imagine
like, it's
this.
intriguing
Imagine
that
this.
happens, but-
Giorno ends up getting his hands on the fucking arrow. He pierces Golden Wind with it. You get Golden Experience Requiem.
Yeah.
And then he uses it to kill Silver Cherry Requiem, which is a stand we originally thought was invincible.
Yeah.
So then you go, oh shit, GR strong. And then he fights King Crimson.
Instead of
and
getting the ass pull with the light.
no, and then it's a tough battle then. So, because up until now, we haven't really gotten a true gauge for how strong King Crimson is at
I mean, we
absolute
kind of
max.
have seen
Yeah.
how it, slaughtered like half of our team.
Yeah, but we've seen it we've seen it in like infrequent spurts. We're like, oh shit, it's strong, but we don't know how strong. So when we see Golden Experience Requiem, which is a stand that beats a stand that we already knew is really strong, we think, oh shit, this is really fucking strong. And we see it have a challenge with King Crimson, we go, oh shit, King Crimson is also really fucking
But
strong.
see, the thing with GR is
And then it adds more suspense and punch to the battle.
But see, the thing with GR is that it basically just cancels out what makes King Crimson so good. And we
Yeah,
already know
but
that from
Diablo
Diamond
could have
Records.
fought. He cancels out, then he punches him once, and then it's over.
He does one Muda Rush. He doesn't punch him once.
Still, it's essentially just like hitting him once, and then he just dies.
It's funny.
It's like
I
when
think the subversion of expectations is funny, but like,
Yeah, so
and it makes sense because GR is that overpowered.
So
Like, have you seen that shit stand stats? It's like max and
Ruby,
everything.
Ruby, doing something like that is funny, but not for the final fucking fight. That's,
I mean,
you don't do
Kira
that.
got run over by an ambulance. And like,
After a tough battle with fucking
fair.
Josuke, where you think, oh shit, is Josuke gonna win? Because
I mean,
it
he is
genuinely
gonna
looks
win,
like
but-
he's not.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna happen,
And they just had 4 episodes of fighting Diavolo, not knowing they were gonna win. So.
but they didn't. No, they don't fight Diavolo.
Oh, yeah, true.
It's them chasing after Diavolo when he's running away like a little shithead.
Because he wants to get the arrow. Because
He
he's
could have just
Diavolo.
killed them then.
Okay, I'm gonna be real though. Diavolo is like the worst JoJo villain. He's
Yeah.
kind of just a weak sauce. I mean, I love King Crimson. It's a cool stand, but like Diavolo himself is just so who cares?
That entire part.
Kind of weak.
Okay, something I have to say. The entire part where Diavolo's running after Silver Cherry Requiem to try to get the arrow, he could have just killed everybody then. He's more than strong enough to do it.
Yeah, especially.
And the fact that there's only 3 of them.
Yeah, he's too focused on the arrow because he like wants to be the best or whatever. But like,
Care.
yeah,
The fact
no.
there's only 4 of them there, he could easily take them all down.
No, Diavolo is like the worst JoJo villain. He's kind of. I mean, he's kind of funny. I like Doppio. Doppio's cool, but like.
I wish Doppio was just. I wish Diavolo never had a physical form, and Diavolo was just kind of like the voice in his head.
Yeah, and Doppio is just more the main.
Because
villain.
I don't believe he can change his entire appearance and outfit in a single split.
I can
moment.
believe it because JoJo's so fucking weird, but like.
That just makes no sense, though.
Nothing makes sense. It's fucking.
It would have been
JoJo.
better if he was more like bipolar and he just actually had like a split personality.
Yeah,
but
no,
he doesn't
I think that would
completely
be
change
better,
his
though.
body.
That would make Diavolo a more intriguing villain.
Diavolo,
Doppio.
Diavolo's not like a physical being. He's just a voice in Doppio's head, and
That
Doppio
like eventually takes over, I guess.
that doesn't like actually exist.
I mean, he exists. He's a voice in his head, but like he isn't a
He's
physical thing.
he's not a physical being.
Yeah, he can't physically.
And then
exist.
that would have been better because it would have been more accurate portrayal of split personality disorder.
But like, and also it would just made a more intriguing villain. I feel, but like, whatever. Diavolo is like a weak sauce villain, honestly.
It would have been so. It would have been so much.
I mean, I
better.
think its design's funny. I mean, again, following the trend of JoJo villains, just kind of being thoughtish in like all their
Yeah.
designs.
Part 5 is the worst one.
I don't know, man. Part 3, like, I like the Stars Crusaders, but overall, Part 3's, like, stand fights aren't the best. And, like, it drags a lot in the middle, too. Like, we're ignoring that in Part 3. The middle of Part 3 drags so much.
Another problem I actually have with Part 5 is a lot of the fights feel like a ton of setup for very little payoff.
We get one Muda Rush or whatever, because
Yeah.
Giorno is
Whereas I think one of the most keen examples is the fight of Bucciarati versus the Thankful Death and Beach Boy, where it's a long setup of him like trying to outlast Thankful Death or trying to kill Pesci, to when he eventually throws Prosciutto out of the train, and then it's half an episode of Pesci just like swimming his fish hook around trying to search for Bucciarati's disembodied parts, and then they finally get the showdown when the train stops. Like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Then Bucciarati dodges one attack, punches him, and it's over.
Well, he doesn't. I mean, he like almost decapitates him with his line, and then he punches him and goes, "Arrivederci." And we're all like, "Hey, that's
yeah."
cool.
But the cool line doesn't distinguish the fact that the entire climax of the fight was less than 3 minutes long for 2 episode setup. Why? It's so badly paced.
Yeah. I think that's more enjoyable to me though than Star Wars Crusaders stand fights personally. But
I like the Stardust fights because it was more like, oh shit, we're getting the setup, we're seeing the power levels, and then they fight.
I feel Stardust are just hit and miss, but like that's just me.
Whereas with Part 5,
I think Part 5 is a very divisive part, and I can understand your ranking, but I think it isn't the worst.
I think it's the worst one, just like objectively.
But like in my opinion, it's not the worst one. In my opinion, it's like in the middle.
I
don't even
like
think
it.
it's like that great. I think it's solid, but I don't think it's the worst one.
I didn't enjoy it.
That's fair. You're allowed to have your opinion, even if I disagree with it.
I enjoyed from after they betray the boss up until right before Silver Cherry Requiem appears. That's the segment I can say
like with
the
Assassination Squad appears like before that more. But
yeah,
the Assassination Squad's great, man.
That segment funny. Right from after they betray the boss up until Silver Cherry Requiem appears, I can say that part of it I like. Everything else I don't.
Damn.
No.
What about the Assassin Squad, man? They're funny.
All the fights except for White Ice aren't good.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Babyhead's the only one that lasts one episode.
Yeah. But it lasts 2 episodes. It lasts the
last like one. Well, half of an episode is Malone just being Malone, and then the next episode, the first half is fighting Babyhead, so it just totals to like 1 episode.
Yeah, overall, but it's split across 2 episodes, and that also just feels jarring because I took a 3-day break in between them.
Oh damn!
So it's especially jarring because you don't put Ruby. You had to wait a week in between those if you're watching them when it came out.
Yeah.
You don't break. It's weird. You shouldn't start a battle halfway through an episode. Yeah. Unless it's going to be a really fast one.
That's just how the pacing was, I guess. But like,
that's my main problem with Part 5 pacing.
Yeah.
But anyway, this video is like nearly half a fucking hour long. We should probably stop this.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Let's just end this.
Okay.
Mamma mia.
Lambast Sam's bad JoJo takes in the comments.
Mamma mia, pazza pia, the baby.